Welcome back to Trailvia. Today we're diving into 5 airline rules that are newer than you think. Buckle up. Flying has changed a lot in the past 25 years. Let's get into it. First up, smoking on planes. It's a concept that seems utterly alien today, a relic from a bygone era. Imagine boarding a flight and being greeted by a haze of cigarette smoke. Hard to believe, isn't it? Ashtrays built right into the armrests, a standard feature of air travel. But until the year 2000 you could still light up on flights to and from the US. Can you imagine the smell? The discomfort for non-smokers? It was a different world. There were designated smoking and non-smoking sections, a flimsy attempt to appease everyone. But the smoke didn't care about those artificial boundaries, it permeated everything. Even after the official ban, a strange paradox remained. Planes still had to keep ashtrays in the lavatories, just in case someone decided to break the rules. It was a bizarre safety measure, a nod to a habit that was officially outlawed. Now, lighting up on a plane is unthinkable. The air is clean, fresh, and smoke-free. It's not just frowned upon, it's strictly illegal, with hefty fines and potential legal consequences. The only smoke you'll see now is from dry ice swirling in a fancy cocktail, a far cry from the smoky skies of yesteryear. Let's talk about something that has largely vanished from the skies: airplane food, or, more specifically, the disappearance of airplane food. It's a tale of changing times, economic pressures, and a shift in how airlines approach passenger comfort. Once upon a time, even economy-class passengers were treated to a complimentary meal service. It was a standard part of the flying experience, a perk that made air travel feel a bit more special. You might find yourself enjoying a chicken dish, or perhaps a comforting pasta. The meal often included a crisp salad and a warm roll. It was a complete, satisfying offering. But then came the events of 9/11s, which had a profound impact on the airline industry. Airlines, facing increased security costs and decreased passenger numbers, began to aggressively cut costs across the board. And sadly, free meals vanished from most domestic flights, becoming a casualty of these economic pressures. Enter the buy-on-board menu, a new way for airlines to generate revenue. Suddenly that sandwich you used to get for free now costs $12, and a small snack box will set you back $9. What was once a complimentary service is now a significant revenue stream for the airlines, contributing to their bottom line. So the next time you're handed that tiny bag of pretzels, a meager offering in the grand scheme of things, remember the golden age of free airplane meals, a bygone era of complimentary comfort in the skies. It's a reminder of how much air travel has changed over the years. Why do we take our shoes off at security? It's not ancient history. In 2001, Richard Reed tried to detonate a bomb in his shoe on a flight. That incident changed everything. By 2006, TSA made shoe removal mandatory at US airports. Now, unless you have pre-check, it's part of the ritual. Thank the shoe bomber for that awkward dance at security. Remember free check bags? Before 2008, most airlines let you check 1 or 2 bags for free. Then, American Airlines started charging $15 for the first checked bag. Other airlines quickly followed. Now, bag fees are a huge moneymaker and everyone's fighting for overhead bin space. Packing light became a survival skill. The era of free checked bags, gone. Finally, some genuinely good news for air travelers. We all know the frustrations of modern air travel, from unexpected delays to hidden fees. Well, in April 2024, the US Department of Transportation, or DOT, stepped in with a new rule that's set to change the game. Airlines will now be required to give automatic cash refunds, not just vouchers or credits that can be difficult to use. This is a significant shift towards consumer protection. These automatic refunds apply for canceled flights, of course, but also for flights that are significantly delayed. And what does significant mean? Well, it now means a delay of 3 hours or more for domestic flights within the United States. And for those longer international journeys, that threshold is set at 6 hours. But the good news doesn't stop there. What about those extra fees you paid for Wi-Fi or seat assignments? You're entitled to get those back too, if the service you paid for wasn't actually delivered during your flight. This new rule aims to eliminate the hassle of endless calls to customer service or filling out complicated paperwork forms just to get your money back. Overall, it's a significant win for passengers, putting more power back in their hands. Finally, a rule that actually makes air travel a little less painful and a little more fair. That's it! 5 airline rules that are newer than you think. Flying keeps evolving. What will the next 25 years bring? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Trailvia for more travel stories. Thanks for watching. Fly safe!